The overnight ratings come in yet?
They're on your desk.
Have you still got yesterday's overnights around?
Shall I bring them in?
Yeah.
These are those 4 outlines submitted by Universal for an hour series. You needn't bother to read them. I'll tell them to you. The first one is set in a large Eastern law school, presumably Harvard. The series is irresistibly entitled The New Lawyers. The running characters are a crusty but benign ex-Supreme Court justice, presumably Oliver Wendell Holmes by way of Dr. Zorba. There is a beautiful girl graduate student and the local district attorney who is brilliant and sometimes cuts corners.
Next one.
The second one's called The Amazon Squad.
Lady Cops.
The running characters include a crusty but benign police lieutenant who's always getting heat from the commissioner, a hard-nosed, hard-drinking detective who thinks women belong in the kitchen, and a brilliant and beautiful young girl cop who's fighting the feminist battle on the force.
We're up terriers and Lady Cops.
The next is another one of those investigative reporter shows. A crusty but benign managing editor who's always getting...
You know, Barbara, the Arabs have decided to jack up the price of oil another 20%. The CIA has been caught opening Senator Humphrey's mail. There's a civil war in Angola, another one in Beirut. The New York City's still facing default. They finally caught up with Patricia Hearst. And the whole front page of the Daily News is Howard Beale. There's also a 2-column story on page 1 of the Times. Helen, call Mr. Hackett's office, see if he can give me a few minutes this morning.
KTNS Kansas City refuses to carry our network news show anymore unless Beale is taken off the air.
Did you see the overnights on the network news? It has an 8 in New York, a 9 in LA, and a 27 share in both cities. Last night, Howard Beale went on the air and yelled bullshit for 2 minutes, and I can tell you right now that tonight's show will get a 30 share at least. I think we've lucked into something.
Oh, for God's sakes, Diana, are you suggesting we put that lunatic back on the air yelling bullshit?
Yes, I think we should put Beale back on the air tonight and keep him on. Did you see the news this morning? Did you see the Times? We've got press coverage on this you couldn't buy for $1 million. Frank, that dumb show jumped 5 rating points in one night. Tonight's show has got to be at least 15. We just increased our audience by 20 or 30 million people in one night. Now, you're not going to get something like this dumped in your lap for the rest of your days, and you can't just piss it away. Howard Beale went up there last night and said what every American feels, that he's tired of all the bullshit. He's articulating the popular rage. I want that show, Frank. I can turn that show into the biggest smash on television.
What do you mean you want that show? It's a news show. It's not your department.
I see Howard Beale as a latter-day prophet, a magnificent messianic figure inveighing against the hypocrisies of our times, a strip Savonarola Monday through Friday that I tell you, Frank, could just go through the roof. And I'm talking about a $6 cost per 1,000 show. I'm talking about $130,000 minutes. Do you want to figure out the revenues of a strip show that sells for $100,000 a minute? One show like that could pull this whole network right out of the hole. Now, Frank, it's being handed to us on a plate. Let's not blow it.
Yes. Tell him I'll be a few minutes. Let me think it over.
Frank, let's not go to committee on this. It's 20 after 10. We want Beale in that studio by 6:30. We don't want to lose the momentum.
For God's sakes, Diana, we're talking about putting a manifestly irresponsible man on national television. I like to talk to legal affairs at least, and Herb Thackeray, and certainly Joe Donnelly in standards and practices. And you know I'm going to be eyeball to eyeball with Mr. Ruddy on this. If I'm going to the mat with Ruddy, I want to make sure of some of my ground. I'm the one whose ass is going on the line. I'll get back to you, Diana.